Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Not be smarting, no. Now the Minister of Works, so not be smarting Fashola do why he had the opportunity to be the minister under Muhammadu Buhari. He's not the only one, no. Almost all of them. They did one thing or another, and yet they tell Nigerians to tighten the belt. God will help us. Yes, the contractor, I call the exposed Fashola, he said how the Minister of Works under Fashola, the Ministry of Works under Fashola inflated road projects that should have normally cost just 9 billion naira to 54 billion. Even collecting that money, it's okay. They collect that money, they can't do the road, it not go bad. They can't inflate and they can't drag the road work for 5 years. Now, contractor, and I call the review the whole thing. Even the contractor says, there is God, oh, there is God. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. How the Ministry of Works under Fashola inflated road projects from 9 billion to 54 billion after dragging it for 5 years. Contractor reveals, give a shocking revelation. You know where this country, No, not worry. Not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The road contract in question was the construction and rehabilitation of the 41-kilometer Ijebu Ode Ibadan Road, okay, which has been given over for the last 5 years after its award of contracts became a source of deep concern, leading to the setting up of an Ado community by the speaker, Terju Abez. There was a heated exchange at the House of Representatives at the Ado Committee investigation hearing on Thursday after the construction company DC Engineering Limited accused the officers of the Federal Ministry of Works under former Minister Babatunde Fashola of inflating a road construction project which should normally cost 9.8 billion to 54.3 billion. The road contractor in question was the road construction and rehabilitation of the 41-kilometer Ijebu-Ode Road, Ibadan Road, which has been hot for over 5 years after the award of the same contract became a source of deep concern, leading to the setting up of this community. The executive director of the DC Engineering Limited, Adetunji, who was summoned for appearance by the chairman of the Abdo Committee, Honorable Beatrice, revealed a full glimpse to the public that the contract was supposed to be completed just in 2 years, but it took the Federal Ministry of Work 5 years, from 2018 to 2023, before it was able to pay 15% mobilization fund of just 1.3 billion. Meanwhile, they have collected 54 billion from the government. The slow pace of work was due to lack of release of fund, he said. According to him, the 15% mobilization fee was paid in several installments. See wickedness, so only one person won't hold all the money they shop on. Until about a few weeks ago, 5 years project. So this will not be witchcraft when the last installment of the 15% was just paid. Adetunji said his company had approached the Ministry of Works, okay, for review of this contract and for the sum of the 9.8 billion so that they can commence work for at least for the work due to the high cost of material, but the Ministry of Works has refused. He said they were surprised to notice that the same ministry that refused to review the contract upward to at least 14 billion re-awarded the same contract to another company, to Arotech Construction Limited, for the sum of 54.3 billion without termination of their own contract. This is how we waste the Nigerian money. The director of Highway South Federal Ministry of Works, Engineer Abdurrahim Kertel, who represented the ministry before the committee, said the ministry has terminated the contract of DC Engineering since September 2022. He was, however, silent on why they refused to review the contract sum upward to at least 14 billion as requested by DC Engineer, but awarded and re-awarded the same contract to another company, Aerotech Construction, for the sum of 54 billion. When asked to provide the details of the letter of termination for contract with DC Engineering Limited, certificate of no objection from the Bureau of Public Prosecution to Aerotech Construction Limited and Federal Executive Council approved letter, he promised to provide it and to provide it to the panel, that he will go and come back. In the submission of the matter, Tolu Babaleye and co. on behalf of the DC Engineering Limited and Company alleged that the activities of Honorable Tolu Lokpe, a member of the representative of the Federal Constituency of Oyo State, has been furious and infuriating the effort of the client to execute the project and has been trying to hinder them in every way. The representative of the Public Complaint Commission, Honorable Adeshewa, Commissioner Oyo, blamed the mess on Nigerian road and the activities of the Ministry of Works. Bello, who said that they have received several complaints about the said project, expressed dismay on how a project that is supposed to have been completed within 24 months, 2 years, has taken the Federal Ministry of Works 5 years with 15%. Where you dey hear say they talk so, they no agree do something with how much, but the same people do the same thing again, spoil, scatter money. Meanwhile, people they suffer. You dey see am so, they no agree give these people contract to. You dey see am so, but they carry the same money give another person. Go investigate, you find out say the company na their company. Just go investigate. Just go do investigation. They come back or tell me say not be their company. This is how they waste money. That's a Tinubu guy, by the way. He's a Tinubu boy. He was the person who took over from Tinubu when Tinubu left as Lagos State governor. This is what goes on. This is what happens. God will help us in this country. That's all I can say. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us is bye for now.